Hello teachers and friends, my name is Mina, and today I will be presenting to you Upcycling Household Solid Waste. Upcycling is not too complicated. All you need is to be creative and imaginative when you design and decide what to do. Before you start doing anything, make sure the subject of your creation is empty, clean, and dry. Mask holder. Mask is becoming essential nowadays and becomes part of our daily fashion. So that is why I decided to create a mask holder using milk bottles. After using a disposable mask, you can just hang it by the door so at least you don't forget to wear it again just in case if you are going out again on the same day. We dispose our mask at the end of each day. So here's how I did it. Materials needed: tissue and milk bottles. First, you have to dry the milk bottles. You can using the tissue. And how to put the tissue in? You can use chopsticks. You can cut the bottle and the sides according to the number of masks you need. Here are the pieces of milk bottles I cut out. You can also cut the small pieces in the bottom so that you can connect all the pieces of milk bottles together. And you must cut the middle of each piece of milk bottles so that it can be used as a hook to hang your mask. Now time to secure pieces of each milk bottle. You can use cable tie to secure them. Now you have a mask holder. You can also write your family members' names on the pieces of milk bottles so you know where to put your mask. Now you can hang it. Bill bank. Saving little by little is good practice for me. Most importantly, it teaches me how to value the amount of hard-earned money that whoever gave it to me or I towards to earn it. I used to have a small bill bank aside from my coin bank, but I have bigger dreams, so I decided to make my own bill bank using my shoebox. I also used bread clips to cover up the box. So here's how I did it. Be making a bill bank using these recyclable items: a shoebox and a bread clip. And the tools we are going to be using is a permanent marker, a cable tie, a cable cutter, a hole puncher, and a glue gun. First, we're going to be using the hole puncher and the shoebox. Using the shoebox to make a bill bank, we have to put a lock. And to make a lock is to use the hole puncher to make holes to use the cable ties for a lock. After putting a hole in the shoebox, to make the lock is you take a cable tie and put it through holes. Now after making the lock, You have to cut this using the cable cutter so that you have a lock. And now you have to make a hole using a sharp pencil. Now we are going to make the arrow using the bread clips. And we're gonna be needing the glue gun. Now that it's done, now we finished our arrow. This will be representing where we insert the money. We insert the money right here. And here is where you put the lock for your bill bank. You can also write your name on the bill bank so that somebody knows it's yours. My mom likes art and craft. Over time, she accumulates small tins of paints, but she doesn't have a container, so I made one for her. So here's how I did it. Hello, I'm going to be making a paint organizer using this empty gallon. First, we will be using a pen and a cable cutter and a long plastic ruler with the pen so that we know where we cut. We will be using the ruler to help us. Now we will be cutting using the cable cutter. Now we are going to make holes so that we can have a handle. Now you can put your paint and keep them in this paint organizer. slipper holder. We leave our shoes and slippers outside the house. Yes, we have a shoe rack, but there's not enough space. So I was motivated to make. So here's how I did it. These are the materials needed. We need 4 clean empty milk bottles, and cable ties, and a penknife, and a cable cutter. First, remove the bottle caps. You have to mark at the bottle before cutting so you know when to cut. And put back the bottle caps on the milk bottles. And put marking for holes on the cap. And drill a hole in the bottle cap. Cut and follow the line using the cable cutter on the milk bottle. And put marking on the bottom of the bottle and make sure it matches the hole in the bottle cap. And drill a hole in the bottle on the bottom of the bottle. Use the cable tied to secure the bottle and the bottle cap. Now you have a slipper holder. Now you can write your family member's name on the slipper holder. Door stopper. Door slams are unavoidable when there's a gust of wind passing by the door. So I decided to put a stop to it by making a door stopper using my old slipper. These are the materials needed. Draw a line on your slipper using the ruler, and then use the penknife to cut. Now measure how thin or thick your door is, and then draw on the piece of your slipper how thick and big is it, so you can fit the door stopper, your slipper, into the door or a door stopper. Now use the cable cutter to cut the lines on the slipper. Now to test if the slipper actually fits. When it does, you can use it as a door stopper. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy my show and tell. Thank you.